Today I'm going to show you my first harvest of some peanuts that I grew in this sub-irrigated container. This was built from a 30-gallon tote and it has a water reservoir, and this is my first time trying these in a container like this, so I'm excited to see what I actually get. One thing I've realized right away is there is a slight disadvantage to using a container setup for the peanuts. You see, the peanuts, after they've flowered, they'll send down these things right here, and these go down into the soil, and that's what actually forms your peanut itself. So this really isn't an issue with many plants as far as using a container, and you'll get some growth that stretches out past the limits of the container, and you get lots of fruiting things going on, and it doesn't affect harvest at all. But here, the peanut plant itself relies on the surface area of your soil. So these are possible peanuts I might have gotten if I'd had some additional soil for these to actually sink down into. But instead, they were just hanging over the side of the container, and so nothing happened there. But there is some surface area here, and I'm hoping that I'm going to be digging up some actual peanuts. So let's check this out. Well, it's pretty cool. Definitely got peanuts, as you can see. So I put in a total of 9, 5 germinated, and just pulling out a single plant, that's how much was attached. And so here is my final crop, all the peanuts I was able to grow in that little container. And I think that's not too bad, really, especially when you consider that these grew from only 5 plants in one container. Just rinse these off a little bit so you can get a better look, but if you notice here how I was showing you those kind of like tendril looking things that will start to grow down off of the plant, those go right down into the soil, and look at that on the end. You get a fully formed peanut just like you're used to seeing. How cool is that? So growing these in sub-irrigated containers, by looking at just the shape of the peanut itself that is formed, I'm going to say that it's been a success. And I'm in zone 6 in Pittsburgh area in Pennsylvania. Some people were surprised when I said, yeah, I'm growing peanuts this year. They didn't even think you could, but I definitely got a harvest. So I want to crack one open here and see what it looks like. I'd like to show you. And there you have it. I've actually chipped away some of the shell there, and you have complete peanuts, fully formed, and I'm gonna chalk this one up as a success. Of course, there's still one more thing that I have to do. So here it is, my first peanut that I grew myself. And now for the moment of truth. Wow. That's as fresh as it gets. There's of course none of that salted taste, none of that roasted taste. I can take the rest of them and roast them, salt them, do whatever I want. But it's pretty amazing, and it's pretty good. So yeah, growing peanuts in sub-irrigated containers. If I can do it, you can do it. And it's something a little bit different that not everybody tries. So it's kind of cool if you got your gardening friends to tell them, yeah, this year I grew some peanuts. What? So, hey, thanks for checking out this video, and hope that it inspired you to think about something fun that you can grow for next year. I'll let you do the final head count.